Cheers. Yeah, we're here to launch a campaign called Purple Bombers, and that's in support, or it was Jason's initiative, and as Jez said, he came to us for the support, but it's Purple Bombers, and it's in support of the gay community. And we launched a program, EFC Respect, earlier in the year, and that's about welcoming everyone from every diversity around the country to footy and making them a welcoming place. So this is just an extension of that. I'm very, very honoured and privileged to be able to support Jason and his Purple Bombers and his peers.
Will the sash turn to purple?
No, I don't know. If Jace gets his way, it might for a game or two.
We've got a logo that's got a purple plane with the Essendon logo. It looks fantastic. I'm sure you'll see it on the website. And I'm just really, really excited that Essendon are making a stand against homophobia and creating a safe place for their gay and lesbian fans. And as being a member for 30 years and a player sponsor for quite a long time, it's really important that when I take my husband and my son to the football, that I don't have to hear discriminatory words or offensive words from the audience, and I can feel safe and valued. And you know, the Essendon Football Club does care about its fans. We have Indigenous and women's things in place, and now they're saying, no, we love our gay and lesbian fans and we want to create a safe environment for them.
How much of a breakthrough is it for the gay and lesbian community?
I think it's fantastic, and I think, look, the AFL doesn't have any out players, and a lot of its fans are not even out in the audience, and it's time that changed, and we should have a diverse, environment where we can all just be accepted and appreciated for who we are. And I love the Essendon Football Club. I'm going tomorrow to watch you play tomorrow night. Hopefully we can beat the Swans. And it's really important that I can just sit there and be happy and be myself and know that I'm accepted and valued by the club that I've loved all my life.
So is this for tomorrow night, is it? This logo and that sort of thing, is it going on?
The Purple Bombers will be the supporter group that's being established for next season, so you'll be able to go to the website and express your interest if you want to be a part of it, and we'll form over the summer, and there'll be a membership package around that for next year. And then we're going to work with the club to continue to remove discrimination, make it a diverse place, and make a stand against homophobia. And I look forward to the day when a football club will actually hold a pride round and stand and say that we value all of our fans. Because if 3 to 5% of our membership base or our supporter base are GLBTI, that could be up to 100,000 people out of our million supporters in this country. And then you include their families and friends, that's half the supporter base. So it really will make a lot of people happy, and it's going to bring positive change. And I love our football club for what it does and for what it stands for and the diversity that it embraces.
Brendon, would you like to see a pride round?
Yeah, well, actually, Jason, that's one of his, he's envisaged that for some time, and we actually talked about it a number of months ago actually at a function. So it's great to come to fruition and actually become something, because it is Jason's initiative and his peers. But it's great for us to support it. We want to create an environment like we have with EFC Respect, as I said before, to create a place not only here at Essendon but at the footy that everyone is welcome and everyone's equal.
For a pride round to happen, what do you think needs to happen? Is there?
I think there's obviously got to be the support from us, obviously being behind this, but from the AFL as well, obviously, and then from the wider footy community, from other footy clubs. And I don't see why it can't happen. It's obviously probably a little while down the track with organising and stuff, but yeah, I think they deserve the right.
Just onto the footy then. You had to freshen up. How's that been for you?
Freshen up, yeah. The boys are in a good frame of mind. Coming off a win, it's always a bit easier going into the break. So, me personally, I'm really good, and the boys are ready for a great challenge tomorrow night.
Dangerous week coming off a loss from them.
Yeah, well, yeah. In some sense, you'd probably like to see them win, but I don't think they're professional enough. Their preparation wouldn't waver regardless of the result. So. Obviously a formidable team and an opponent we've got on Friday, but I think the boys are ready and I think they're full of confidence based on the consistency of footy we've been playing the last month.
Bell Chambers back this week?
I'm not sure. Tommy will train today. I don't think the side's been confirmed yet, but he'll put his hand up for selection.
And Buddy obviously's had a few good games against the Bombers. Will it take more than one person to stop him?
I think that's always the case, mate. I think a lot of it comes through delivery from the mids and how our pressure is around the ball, and obviously they set their game up from the contest, which allows Buddy to essentially put on a show. But we'll do our best to try to minimise his impact and the free ball through the midfield.
Do you have to try anything differently with him? I mean, just given so many times with different clubs he's taken you apart.
Well, there's obviously when something's not working, you want to try something different. But we've got some key objectives and areas we need to focus on. Not only him. I said you got a formidable team, but their midfield is obviously a standout as well. So we've got our hands full in a number of areas. But I know everyone wants to single him out, but he's only really a reflection of how the midfield's going.
Did you learn something from the way that Hawthorn played against Sydney?
Yeah, there's no doubt. I think the coaches will dissect that game, or they have dissected that game. But I watched bits and pieces of it, and you can always take something out of the game, particularly when Hawthorn were able to overcome them in the last quarter and a half.
Did it show the Swans had any strong deficiencies, or?
No, I don't think they do. No, I think on the night they probably weren't happy with their own performance in a number of areas. But I think just through the consistency, I don't think they're weak in too many areas.
Where's your skipper, do you think?
He's aiming probably another 3 weeks, so he's on track, or he's ahead of schedule. So he joined in a few of our drills on Tuesday. So yeah, he's going well. Touch wood, he can keep ticking the boxes.
The pressure that the Hawks put the Swans midfielders under, something that stood out?
Oh, I think so. The pressure around the ball, and as you said, the pressure in the contest, which allows them to get the ball, and Sydney allows them, like every team really. So the ingredients don't really change. So yeah, I think they got, in particular in the last quarter and a half, their contest work, their ability to get the ball forward was a standout.
Given how much advantage is your break versus their 6-day break?
Oh, look, it's much of a muchness. It's obviously a good chance for us physically to freshen up, but mentally as well. So, but saying that, we all deal with six-day breaks and able to get ourselves up there. They obviously come off a break 2 weeks ago, so it's much of a muchness really.
Given how tight it is in the bottom half of the 8, there's sort of no guarantees in the next 5 weeks, is there? I mean, you're one loss away from being out of the.
No, that's right. Our destiny's in our own hands, and you probably look at the positives that if we were to make finals, would have to be in form, because we'd have to win probably 4 out of the next 5. So we know where we stand. It's and I said destiny's in our own hands, but the good thing is we're playing consistent footy, and regardless of the result this week, I just hope that we put in a good performance and I guess set up our next probably 4 to 5 weeks going into the end of the season. Given
that you missed out last year for obvious reasons, is there an extra determination to want to play finals this year? Oh
yeah, I think determination every year to play finals, but obviously it's quite deflating and disappointing what happened last year when we were deservingly a finals team. But there's no extra determination, I guess, because the way I look at it, it shouldn't waver regardless of what happened the year before. Determination for me is always the same.
There's only a few weeks left. Is it timely? Is it good timing to take on such a powerhouse of the Sydney Swans?
Yeah, of course. The boys are excited, and I think we're ready for the challenge. They've been the yardstick for most of the season, and it's good. It'll be good for us. As I said, regardless of result, as long as we go forward as a footy club, we'll set up the next 4 or 5 weeks.
Last few years, I know you haven't been here in all of them, but the club has sort of dropped away in the second half of the year for different reasons. But is there a confidence that I guess you're going to continue the form this time around?
Oh, well, our results have shown that it has been different the last month. So we just hope, or we're doing everything we can to make it look the same in the next 5 weeks as the last month. But yeah, the results in the previous years are pretty much irrelevant right now.
I know you clarified it last night too, just on James. You're obviously keen to have him back soon.
Yep. As I said, that we want him back as soon as possible, and we support the board's decision of an official role for James. But as I said last night, that for his transition, our transition as a footy club going into 2015, it's best that he comes back in some capacity as soon as he can.
So the last few weeks haven't been any sort of distraction for you guys?
No, not at all. You look at the last 18 months and that's only a little drop in the ocean compared to what the boys had to deal with.